A lifeline is used when you think you might make a mistake and need to rip out your lace and make sure that you know where you are in the pattern and get all of your stitches back on your needle. So the first thing that is important is to make sure that there are no errors under the row that you're going to put your lifeline into. It's also better to put it in after a wrong side resting row when there are no yarn overs on your needle. If you're patterning on both sides, it's fine to put it in on any row, even though there are yarn overs. So it's easier to do when it's on a circular needle because you can put your stitches onto the cable. You're going to use a blunt tapestry needle and some smooth cotton waste yarn, or you can use dental floss for many types of yarn. Thread your needle and begin to move your needle through all of the stitches. Make sure that you don't split the stitches. You want to make sure that this needle is going right through the middle here. When you come to a stitch marker, put that needle right through the stitch marker. So you're going to have to replace your stitch markers on the next row, but it's very handy to have these already on your needle in the right place when you have to rip out. So I always leave those on my lifeline in case I need to rip back, and then if there were any stitches that were traveling, I know exactly where my markers are going to be. So put on all the stitches all the way across. At the end, just pull your needle through, and you're going to trim off the excess yarn. And I always tie the ends loosely so that this won't come out. Just a little slip knot will do. And now you're ready to knit again. So on your first row after knitting, make sure that you don't knit your lifeline into the fabric, and remember to replace your stitch markers as you're going across if you have used them. And always remember that you need to mark on your instructions where you have placed the lifeline so that when you need to rip back to it and put these stitches back on your needle, then you'll know exactly where you are.